Hawaiian Anime Time here. Today we're doing a thought slash review video about the show called Black Clover, guys. Black Clover is an anime show that is a really well. It's not really that popular. It's a decent show on in anime, guys. And my video today is talking to you guys about pretty much the whole first season. I watched pretty much the whole entire first season, guys. This is the first video that's gonna be put out for this channel, so I hope you guys do enjoy it, guys. If you guys do, don't forget to smash the like button there and subscribe for more content, guys. But let's get into the topic of this video, guys. My review on the whole Black Clover show as a whole so far. I gotta say, man, the show started out really well. I mean, the show started out kind of slow, but it worked its way up, guys, and the show is a really good show, guys. I know a lot of people have a lot of heat. I've seen some people have some heat on the show Black Clover, and I gotta say, man, the show is actually pretty good. I really enjoy the show. My favorite character right now at the moment is Asta for his he has like that Naruto kind of vibe. Like he has like so much hyped up energy. Like he's just like the hype guy, man. Like he has like so much hopes and dreams, guys. His hope and dream is to become the Wizard King, guys, which is super funny in the show because he has no magical powers whatsoever in the beginning of the show. But I do think it's kind of cool that he was able to get that grimoire, and he got the later on in the show. This is kind of a spoiler, so if you haven't seen the show, don't watch this review video. But there are going to be a lot of spoilers, so if you don't like spoilers, I guess this might not be the video for you to watch. But anyways, guys, yeah, we find out later on in the show what that sword really is. Which I'm gonna if you guys really want to find out more about the show, I'll go more in depth with the show. But this is just like a starter's guide to letting you guys know about the show to determine whether or not you guys want to check it out. You know what I mean? Just look at it. You know what I mean? This is just for people who haven't seen the show yet, who want to kind of get their hands on the show. You know, decide whether or not they want to watch it. You know what I mean? Because there are a lot of animes out there, guys, and it's a good way to see people do reviews of them and kind of, like small in-depth reviews, and you guys can determine for yourself whether or not it's worth checking out. Now, I was watching it on Hulu, guys, and on Hulu, the first few episodes are actually dubbed, so I was starting out watching them dubbed, and then I went to the subbed episodes after a certain point when they stopped having the dubbed episodes. Now, I gotta say, there is a difference between dubbed and sub, and I could really tell a difference, guys. The characters sounded a little bit different when they were dubbed than when they were subbed. Now, if you don't know the difference between dubs and subs, let me explain to you guys. If you guys are new to the anime scene, dubbed means that it's the Japanese anime show, but they use different actors to speak for the roles, and they speak in like English. You know what I mean? Usually, that's the main dub that you will see. So you usually see like Japanese anime shows being dubbed in English. Meaning there's an English speaking voice actor that's gonna voice the role of that certain character. Whereas subbed is a little different. Subbed means that they just use a regular voice actor that plays the character in Japan, so they speak Japanese, but then they have the subtitles on the bottom for whatever language you listen to. So if you're an English speaker, they have the English subtitles. Sometimes it might be hard to find the other languages, like subtitles in different other languages, like like Spanish or French or Chinese or Korean. You know what I mean? Might be a little bit harder to find those subtitles, but you'll be able to find them. I think English is the most prominent subtitles because most other people that watch anime, I think, are American fans, or people who know how to speak English. And English is like the number one language in the world, guys. Like everyone pretty much knows English now because I think most schools actually force people to learn English. But anyways, guys, enough talking about that. Let's talk about the show. So the show in general has a lot of good characters in the show, guys. Show has a lot of plot development. The only problem I do have with the show is that some certain episodes seem to feel like they're dragged on a bit. Like there's one part in particular when they had that fight in the capital thing I think that one was a little bit dried out. It was dried out for like a couple of episodes. I think it was like 3 or 4 episodes it was dragged out to, and I do think that that was a little bit too far dragged out in my opinion. I think if they cut it to maybe like 2 episodes, it would have been just fine. But I mean, certain stuff were a little bit dragged out. But other than that, I don't really see any problems with the show, guys. I mean, the characters are really good characters, guys. And yeah. I think the character I like the least though so far in the show is Gosh, from the Black Bulls. He's probably my least favorite character right now in the show because he cares so much about his sister, but doesn't really care or love anyone else. Like he doesn't really care about anyone else but his sister, which is kind of weird. You know what I mean? Weird to have someone who loves their sister that much. Like I know I have friends who hate their siblings. Have one of my good friends that he hates his brother. Like he literally can't stand his brother. Cause I guess because the brother kind of acts a little gay, even though the brother's not gay at all. But he acts like he acts like he is. So so I don't blame him for I don't I mean, that's why I think it's kind of weird because I guess it's because I never known anybody to actually like their siblings that much. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's continue talking about the show. I mean, Captain Yami, I think, is a pretty good captain in the show, guys. I mean, he does his things in his own way, guys. There were some parts in the show that kind of showed that like yeah, there were some stuff that were kind of like we kind of knew what was happening prior to the episode even beginning. We kind of knew some information about stuff that was going to happen in future episodes, like when they were trying to catch the mole in from the Magic Knight squads. They actually found the mole, and we kind of knew that there was some type of mole. Well, at least I knew there was some type of mole, just due to the fact that someone's actually like like we constantly see the people using the light magic coming into the Clover Kingdom and everything. So they constantly coming here for a while, and it's like someone must have tipped them off about whatever was going on, and so we kind of could tell in advance. We just couldn't really tell who it was. But when we actually start seeing them in that episode, when we see them talking with the Magic Knight squad captains talking between each other, we could kind of already tell who it was. It was the guy in the purple mask. I don't remember what squad he was from, but he was a leader, and I kind of could already tell it was him because he had kind of like a shifty kind of look to his face. And it's like some stuff were like easy to tell, other parts weren't. But I mean, the show in general just has a lot of things going for it. I mean, yeah, I mean, the show in general just has a lot of stuff going for it. It's a really good episode. We get like a little love triangle thing going on right now with I like a love square, I should say. No, love triangle, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. There's 3 girls that are all after Asha. There are 3 girls currently after Asha in the show. Right now, if you've seen the show, there's the girl that he met from the what do you call it? From that little dinner party thing that he did, or like what do you call it? Mixer. There you go. The mixer that he had with it wasn't Lucky, it was the other guy. I forget what his name was, but the other guy from the back was that kind of it looks almost similar to Lucky. The guy keeps hitting on the girls. I can't remember what his name is. I'm sorry. Um, I don't really see him as a really main important character. I should really bother to learn his name because he's the one that can teleport people from place to place. Yeah, him. So there's that girl that he met over there from the mixer, and then there's Noel. or Noelle. She is also in love with Asha, but is too afraid to tell Asha and doesn't want to show her real emotions in front of people. But yeah, she actually secretly loves Asta. And then there's also Noelle's cousin, from the Silver Dawn squad. I forget what her name was, but I forget what her name was, but she's in the same squad with you know, the one that uses the tree healing magic and stuff. Yeah, she's also in love with Asta as well. So three girls are all after Asta. But really they don't understand. Like they don't understand. The world doesn't understand. The world thinks that he's talking about the girl from the village. That he's in love with her. But really, the truth is he's still in love with Joy, which I think is super funny, guys. I think it's funny that he's in love with a girl that he could never get, mainly because of the fact that she's a nun, and nuns are not allowed to date or get married or anything like that. You know what I mean? Nuns are not sisters of the choir or nuns are never they're not allowed to date, not allowed to get married. As for why, I can't tell you why they can't get married. It's just part of their thing. I don't know why. I mean, in my opinion, it's so stupid. Like, if that were me, I would not want to be in that situation. It's like you're begging for yourself to become a virgin for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? But, anyways, guys, yeah. Overall, I think that this show is a pretty good show. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I would give it maybe like an 8.5 or 9 out of 10, because the show has a lot of things going for it, guys. And the more the show goes on, the more I think we're going to be more impressed with the show, guys. We see all the Magic Knights, they're, they're growing in the magic abilities, guys. Asta's growing, Noelle is growing, and so forth, guys. And yeah. Now I'm gonna do a little more spoiler. So you know how I mentioned about we find out about Asta's sword and where it comes from? Well, it's actually magic canceling sword that belongs to the one of the members from the or like one of the big leaders, I think, when the light squad, when the light magic users side. So it comes from that side, and it's the leader over there. It's a magic canceling sword. So what it does is it cancels out all magical spells that were casted. And they also take out curses too. So if someone puts a curse on someone, you can just tap them with the sword, and they get cured from their curse, which is pretty damn cool. And you can also block magic as well too. It's not only canceling out magic. You can block magic too, as we've seen in the episode where he gets kind of a test to see if he's gonna be able to if he's gonna be able to get his Black Bull's cape. I'm gonna call it. And yeah, we find out that he does get it because he uses like magna or magma. If I can't remember what it was, magna or magma, one of those names. He uses a fireball and he throws a fireball and he has to try and block it or survive from it or something. And so what he does is he uses his sword like a baseball bat and or like a cricket bat, and he pretty much just whacks the fireball and pretty much hits magma or magna, and so yeah, he's not really upset about it because he didn't expect anything like that to happen, and he was pretty proud of it. So I think all in all, I think the show is actually really good, guys. Altogether, I think the show has a lot of promise, guys. I think as the show continues on, I think the show is gonna get a lot better. We're gonna see a lot more development from the characters, guys. And I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen with Asha. I'm hoping Asha will become the Wizard King in the future. I'm hoping either Asta or it's all waiting to see what's gonna happen, guys. But the Wizard King looks still pretty young. I do like how the Wizard King is really intrigued by magic, guys. Like he's really intrigued by magic, and when he sees like his magic sword and all, Asta's magic sword and all this stuff, he's really intrigued by it. And I think that the characteristics of the characters really make the show what it is, and it's a really good show, guys. And for anyone who is skeptical about checking out this show, I would totally recommend this show to anyone that is skeptical about checking it out, guys. I would check it out because it is worth every minute to watch, guys. I guarantee you, you watch 1 minute of it, and you're gonna fall in love, guys. And if you guys don't fall in love, well, I mean, I'm sorry, maybe you just don't have the same taste as me. But in my opinion, now, keep in mind, guys, all the reviews that I do are my honest opinions, guys. So, you may not like my opinions, but it's my opinions, guys. Everyone has a right to their own opinion, guys. And yeah, we're gonna be doing more reviews and stuff like this, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video about talking about my very quick review of Black Clover and all about the show, guys. It's cool to see that we see and Asha grow up to what they are today, guys. Going from starting in a no name town like Hajj, you know what I mean? No name town means they're like a nameless village. The village does have a name, but I'm saying nameless in the sense that they're not like a well-known village or whatever. It's like a small little peasant village, you know what I mean? Coming from a peasant village, to becoming magic knights, being like two orphans. Really, shows a lot, guys. And yeah, I'm hoping that Sister Lily will be open to at least just well, I know she won't be able to date him in the future, but at least maybe pretend to go on a date with. And I hope Asha will in the future understand the whole point that he's never gonna be able to get her kind of thing, and be able to move on and find someone else. I mean, literally, he's wasting his time away, guys, by not being with anyone, guys. But yeah, I guess that's it for this react or this review, guys. If you guys want to see more reviews like this, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, guys. Any other anime shows you want to see me review, let me know. I'll go check out the show. And once I finish checking out the show, I'll do a review for you guys. I'll let you guys know if I liked it or not. My thoughts on the shows and so forth, guys. We on this channel, I do want to mention that we do reviews for anime shows, such as like Black Clover. If you want to see me do a review of like Sword Art Online, I will be doing my review of My Hero Academia Season 1. I'm going to be checking that out, so I'm going to be doing a review on that. And I'm also going to be doing some reviews on some Kamen Rider shows, Super Sentai shows. Also, right after this, in a little bit, once I finish watching the movie, I'm going to be doing my full-length review on the BTS movie, guys. So if you guys want to see me do a review on the BTS movie, let me know in the comment section below. I'm working on that, guys. I'm going to be doing my full-length review, guys. And please subscribe to the channel, guys. It would really help me out, guys. And yeah. Also, don't forget, if you're into K-pop music, go subscribe to my K-pop channel, Asian Music Based Person, for all things K-pop based and all things K-pop. And that's it. See ya.